A silent traveler, forged in the frozen depths between the stars, now cuts across our solar system at extraordinary speed. Neither a typical meteor nor a familiar comet, it represents something far more extraordinary, a messenger from the uncharted realms of interstellar space. Astronomers have named it 3I/ATLAS, only the third confirmed interstellar object ever observed entering our solar system, a rare opportunity to glimpse the mysteries of worlds beyond our own star. As it streaks across the night sky, telescopes the world over turn their gaze toward this mysterious visitor, hungry for data, desperate for answers. What is it? Where did it come from? And perhaps most tantalizing of all, why is it here? Among the chorus of scientific voices analyzing 3I Atlas, one stands out, controversial, persistent, and unafraid to ask the unthinkable. Professor Avi Loeb of Harvard, a name that has become synonymous with bold theories about extraterrestrial life, suggests that this interstellar object might not be a natural wanderer at all. According to Loeb, it could be a probe, dispatched by an advanced alien intelligence, sent to test whether humanity is clever enough to recognize the cosmic test before us. It's a hypothesis that electrifies the imagination and stirs debate across the scientific world. Is it possible that while most astronomers are content to classify 3I Atlas as a comet, we might be missing the forest for the trees? Could the universe be sending us a riddle, one that challenges us to prove our own intelligence on a galactic stage? To understand why this idea is so provocative, we need to look at what makes 3I Atlas so unusual. Most comets in our solar system originate from the Oort cloud or the Kuiper belt, relics of the solar system's ancient past. But interstellar objects are different. They come from beyond, ejected from distant planetary systems, carrying with them the secrets of alien suns and worlds we may never see. When 3I Atlas was detected, astronomers quickly began to study its properties. NASA and other agencies classified it as a comet, an icy body warmed by the sun, trailing a glowing tail of vaporized gas and dust. But then, something strange happened. High-resolution images from the Hubble Space Telescope revealed a glow ahead of the object, but not the classic cometary tail trailing behind. Where scientists wondered was the telltale plume that should follow a comet as it races toward the inner solar system. Spectroscopic measurements added to the mystery. Normally, a comet's coma, the glowing cloud around its nucleus, is rich in molecular and atomic gases released by the sun's heat. But with 3I Atlas, the data showed no such emissions. Instead, the glow seemed eerily clean, with no evidence of the typical cometary gases that accompany these icy travelers. For Avi Loeb, this was more than a curiosity. It was a potential signpost of something extraordinary. If 3I Atlas isn't a comet, could it be something else entirely? Loeb proposes a radical alternative. Perhaps this object is a piece of alien technology, a probe designed to slip silently through planetary systems, observing, perhaps even interacting, with any intelligent life, fortunate or unfortunate, enough to notice it. Loeb's theory goes further still. He suggests that 3I Atlas may have timed its passage through the solar system with almost surgical precision, intersecting the orbits of Mars, Venus, and Jupiter in a way that seems too deliberate to be mere chance. Is this precision the mark of intelligent design or just the randomness of cosmic billiards? The idea is not without its critics. Many planetary scientists, including Oxford's Chris Lintott, have dismissed Loeb's hypothesis as fanciful, insisting that the data is best explained by natural, if unusual, cometary behavior. Lintott calls the alien origin theory nonsense on stilts and highlights the exciting work being done to understand 3I Atlas as a natural phenomenon. But Loeb remains undeterred, arguing that the scientific community's knee-jerk dismissal of extraordinary possibilities could itself be a kind of cosmic test, a Turing test, but for civilizations. In the world of artificial intelligence, A Turing test is designed to see if a machine can fool a human into believing it's alive. Loeb suggests that 3I Atlas might be a Turing test for humanity. Are we perceptive enough, open-minded enough, to recognize the possibility of an alien probe in our midst? If so, how should we respond? Should we simply observe, or should we attempt to communicate? In a move as bold as his hypothesis, Loeb has floated the idea of sending a message to 3I Atlas, perhaps in Morse code, the universal language of dots and dashes, offering a simple greeting. Hello, welcome to our neighborhood. Peace. It's a gesture that captures the imagination, echoing the spirit of the Voyager Golden Record and other attempts to reach out across the abyss of space. But the stakes, Loeb argues, are higher than ever. If 3I Atlas is indeed a probe, our response, or lack thereof, could shape the way humanity is perceived by whatever intelligence might be watching. Of course, there are plenty of non-alien explanations for the curious properties of 3I Atlas. The universe is a place of infinite variety and complexity, and our understanding of interstellar objects is still in its infancy. Each new visitor teaches us more about the processes that shape planetary systems, the forces that eject objects into interstellar space, and the strange physics that governs their journeys. Yet, even as the debate rages on, the mere possibility that we are being watched, tested, or even welcomed by another civilization captures the spirit of scientific wonder that has always driven humanity to look up at the stars and ask, are we alone? The story of 3I Atlas is not just about one object. It's about the ongoing quest to understand our place in the cosmos and the tantalizing hints that just maybe we are not alone in the darkness. But what makes 3I Atlas truly remarkable isn't just its trajectory or its origin story. It's the way it has reignited a centuries-old debate about intelligence, the search for life, and the very nature of scientific inquiry. When Harvard's Avi Loeb proposed the idea that this object might be an intelligence test orchestrated by an alien civilization, the astronomical community found itself at a crossroads between skepticism and curiosity. Loeb's theory, while controversial, is rooted in the very foundation of scientific progress, asking bold questions and challenging assumptions. He draws attention to several peculiarities about 3I Atlas. Unlike typical comets, which are known for their bright tails, caused by icy material vaporizing as they approach the sun, 3I Atlas displays none of the usual features. Hubble Space Telescope images reveal a distinct glow ahead of the object, but no prominent tail trailing behind, defying the textbook definition of a comet. Further adding to the mystery, spectroscopic measurements, our most powerful tool for analyzing the composition of distant objects, have failed to detect any molecular or atomic gas around 3I Atlas. For scientists accustomed to comets shedding gas and dust as they heat up, this absence is perplexing. If it's not a comet, then what is it? Could it truly be, as Loeb suggests, a technological artifact from another civilization, sent deliberately into our solar system? The idea might sound far-fetched, but history teaches us never to underestimate the surprises the cosmos can deliver. Remember Oumuamua, the first interstellar object ever discovered? It too defied expectations, with its cigar-like shape and strange motion through space. Many explanations were proposed, from hydrogen icebergs to fragments of alien technology. Now, with 3I Atlas, the pattern repeats, an object from the stars, behaving in ways we cannot fully explain, prompting us to question what we know. Not all scientists agree with Loeb's conclusions. Chris Lintott of Oxford, a leading comet expert, has been outspoken in his criticism, calling the alien origin theory nonsense on stilts. To him and many others, the excitement should be in the scientific process itself, the careful observation, the rigorous analysis, and the accumulation of evidence. Yet Loeb's challenge remains. If we dismiss the unexplained too quickly, could we be failing a cosmic test of our own curiosity and open-mindedness? This is where the concept of a Turing test comes into play. Named after the legendary computer scientist Alan Turing, it's a way of assessing intelligence by evaluating the responses of an unknown entity to our questions. Loeb's suggestion, what if 3i Atlas is running its own version of a Turing test, observing how humanity reacts to the unfamiliar and perhaps to the possibility of contact? To take the test, Loeb proposes something truly audacious, sending a simple Morse code message to the object as it passes through the solar system. The message is universal in its intent. Hello, welcome to our neighborhood, peace. What would happen if we reached out? Would there be a response, an echo from the cosmic void, or perhaps a sign that someone or something is listening? The prospect of sending a message to a passing interstellar visitor is both thrilling and daunting. It echoes the ambitions of earlier efforts like the Arecibo message and the Voyager Golden Records, humanity's attempts to announce itself to the cosmos. But this time, the target isn't a distant star. It's an object right here, right now, moving through our celestial backyard. Moving through our celestial backyard. Of course, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The astronomical community continues to scrutinize every observation, every data point from 3i Atlas. New measurements from ground-based telescopes, space observatories, and even proposals to redirect probes on a flyby all speak to the energy and urgency of this investigation. Some policymakers have even suggested that NASA's Jupiter probe could be retasked to intercept 3i Atlas, hoping to gather close-up images and direct samples before it vanishes back into the interstellar night. Whatever the ultimate answer, 3i Atlas has already achieved something profound. It has brought the world's attention back to the mysteries of deep space, to the possibility of cosmic neighbors, and to the frontiers of scientific discovery. Whether it is a simple space rock or a sophisticated probe, its journey through our solar system is a reminder that the universe is vast, dynamic, and full of surprises. And as we scan the skies for the next anomaly, the next visitor from afar, we're reminded that our search for knowledge is never complete. Each new discovery brings more questions, more debates, and more opportunities for wonder. The story of 3i Atlas is still unfolding, and the data we gather today may shape the way we think about life, intelligence, and our own place in the cosmos for generations to come. So, as we continue to watch the stars and track the paths of interstellar wanderers, let's keep our minds open and our instruments ready. After all, the next messenger from the galaxy could be just around the corner, waiting to challenge our understanding and inspire the next leap in our cosmic journey. If you enjoyed exploring the mysteries of 3i Atlas and the ongoing quest for evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. The universe is always full of surprises, and together we'll be ready to meet them.